Hi everyone, welcome to today's vlog. I've got today a Slimming World lunches vlog. So the last week or so I've been recording what I've been eating for my lunch when I'm following the Slimming World plan. I tend to have quite a big lunch because I'm not snacking anymore. I will sometimes have an apple in the afternoon, but generally I'm trying not to eat in between meals. So I do tend to have quite a substantial lunch. Sometimes we're out and I take lunch with me. At the moment, because it is supposedly summer, I've been taking cold lunches with me, but I do actually also have a food flask, and that is a really useful thing for if you're working or if you want to go out for the day and you want to take something warm with you, because you can take homemade soups and stews, pasta. There's loads of stuff you can take warm in a food flask, so it's a really good investment actually if you're following Slimming World. Obviously cold things, again, there's loads and loads of things that you could take with you. I think I tend to base my lunches around the free and the speed foods on Slimming World. So in my book I'll have a look at all the different free foods that there are, which there's so many. You've got all your meats, poultry, so you've got like cooked meats that you could have: chicken, ham, bacon, sausages, so many things. All the different fish as well. I do try to eat oily fish a couple of times a week, so for me it's things like tuna, mackerel, sardines. They all make a really good easy lunch. Eggs, I tend to have my eggs for breakfast, but if you don't have them for breakfast, you've got the option of things like the crustless quiche. That's a really good lunch thing. Have that with salad, or just all the different ways that you can cook eggs. We've got obviously all the plant-based proteins, rice, pasta and grains, which again you can have cold as like a salad or hot at home or in your food flask. And I think with things like that, with pasta and rice, you can make it in bulk and keep it in the fridge. So you've got, like a meal prep kind of thing. There's couscous, quinoa. And then of course there's all the speed foods, which is the key to doing well on Slimming World. So I really try to base my lunches around these as well, which so we've got all your vegetables, beans, peas and lentils. They're all protein actually, they're not speed. And in these books as well, there's lots of ideas. So do have a look in your I can't find them now. I was going to say, do have a look in your books. I do forget to look at my book actually sometimes, but there's lots of little ideas that they give you. So they've got like the hot and hearty bit here, where they've got lunch ideas. They've got soup there, and then there's on the go sandwiches. Obviously you can use your healthy extra B or Sins if you want for bread. I really like the Warburton's pita breads. I often will use one of those for a healthy B for my lunch. They are brilliant. And they're jacket potatoes they've got in here. And then there's quite a few ideas in this one as well. So it's definitely worth having a look at that one. Let's do lunch, that one's called. More lunchtime inspiration. So I also use a few Sins usually at lunchtime because, like I said earlier, I'm not really snacking anymore. I'm trying to avoid all the sugary, snacky food. So I do have my Sins to use within my meals, which is nice because you can have some mayonnaise, the light mayonnaise, or salad cream I sometimes have, or chili sauce I quite like. Use that sometimes for my Sins. So I think I'm trying to make my lunches quite interesting and filling so that I don't need any snacks in the afternoon. That's the plan anyway. So without further ado, here's some of the lunches that I've been eating this week. This lunch I took out with me, so it's a cold chicken noodle salad The cooked chicken and noodles are both free foods on Slimming World. I added some spice and some soy sauce and a bit of lime juice, which are all free. And then I chopped up lots of salady bits, which are all speed food. So there's peppers, radish, red cabbage, carrots in there. We're going out again today, so this is another lunch for me to take with me. You can't really see everything in here, but I roasted last night some sweet potatoes, cauliflower, green pepper, red onion, I think that was it, and that's all in the bottom. So just sort of a load of different roasted veg. The veg is speed and the sweet potatoes free on Slimming World. I've got some chicken, which is free because I removed the skin. I've got tomato, which is speed on Slimming World. And then I've got some coleslaw, which I made with red cabbage and carrot, which is speed. And there's some apple cider vinegar in there and a bit of lighter mayo. So that's 2 sins for that bit. And then I'm also going to take speedy blueberries and speedy easy peeler. Here I've got jacket potato, which is a free food on Slimming World. I've got a few chickpeas, which I got from Sainsbury's. They're in a curry sauce and they're a free food on Slimming World. I mixed some sweet corn in with them, which is also free. Then I've got salad, which is spinach, cucumber and blueberries. I love sweet and savoury things together, so that's very yummy. And then I've got 2 sins worth of sweet chilli sauce. These rice pouches are really handy for a quick lunch. This one was 1.5 sins for the whole pouch. I had half. Then I had some tuna with a little bit of mayonnaise on it, sweet corn, which is free, and then lots of speedy salad. So the rice, I counted 1 sin, 2 sins for mayonnaise, tuna is free, sweet corn is free. The broccoli, green beans and spinach are all speed food on Slimming World. Here I've made a lentil and chorizo pasta dish. So the pasta is a free food on Slimming World. The chorizo is 25 grams, is 4 sins, and I had half of that, so it was 2 sins for my portion. The lentils are free in protein, and I just made a sauce. I put onions, courgette, sweet corn, mushrooms, peppers. That's all speed apart from sweet corn, which is free. And I just cooked that off. I added some spicy seasoning and some tomato passata. The seasoning was free, passata is speed. And then I've got some spinach to go with it, which is more speed food. This is going to be my lunch today. I absolutely love these, as I said, Warburtons, the soft pitters, the wholemeal ones. One of those is your healthy extra B, and they're really big. You can fit a lot in them. You know, they're a really good filling lunch. I'm going to have some sardines. These are free on Slimming World, the sardines in brine. I prefer mackerel, but these are so much cheaper, so I tend to have 1 tin of mackerel a week and 1 of sardines, so they're fine. I'm going to mix them up actually with a bit of sweet chilli sauce. I'll probably use about 2 sins worth. And then I'm going to grate some carrot and shred up some red cabbage. These are all speed foods. I've got a tomato, some cucumber and some spinach. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite lunch is. See you in the next vlog. Bye.